Why are you in Berlin? And
because the most beautiful city in the world, as Dennis said. Okay, we found a place that we really fit there, and our aesthetic is more close to this city. We found many interesting artists. For us, Berlin at the moment is like a big university. You just walk around and you go for a coffee and you can see an exhibition or a theater piece or a concert without planning something like. So it's a daily input from the artists of the city. Also for practical reason, because it's more easy to travel in Europe. Because Athens is quite isolated, like Portugal, Greece and Portugal are not so easy to.
Did you make that decision at a certain point in your career that it's like, okay, we now make the big move to Berlin, or it's more follow your heart?
It was actually more follow your heart, but on the aspect of in Greece we felt like there is a stop, you know. Maybe it's a feeling in every city a person is, but in Athens especially we felt like there is no something more to give or to take. So yeah, that's why that was the most reason that we left Athens.
And how's your? Do you speak German?
No.
No? No?
It's our first 8 years, so we have time.
Great. Any other questions? Yes, please.
I had the pleasure of doing the workshop, and it's been an absolute eye-opener, and we've really been looking at the technical aspect and creating this whole environment using lighting and puppets. But there's something that I've not had a chance to ask you, which I'm really interested about. Greece is obviously a country that's renowned for its storytelling. Its stories are probably most famous in the world. And we're also all aware of the political issues and some of the difficulties happening in Greece at the moment. And now that you live in Berlin, you're in a different environment again. And I'm really interested, looking forward to seeing the show tomorrow. And I wondered if you could talk a little bit about the themes of your work and the kind of narrative that you're trying to explore.
Mostly we want to make focus about the topics that we work. Okay. In general, we work with social and political topics. So that's why we don't make like fairy tales or stories in the book. So we used to say that we puppetize reality. So I mean, things that happen around us, we try to translate to a puppetry. And for example, our previous show, The Clown's Houses, are 6 stories about some characters that are neighborhoods, are people that we saw in the street. I mean, we collect stories from the street and we put it on a table and we translate to puppets. So, but all our topics is to do with this, with things that happen around us.
What about the difference between because Clown Houses is very much kind of these skits that are related to social issues, whereas the show we're seeing tomorrow is a longer kind of narrative form. Are there? Do you prefer working in a certain way, or are there different challenges in having maybe one central puppet that has to sustain a whole show, or having these separate things that you can explore kind of quite distinctly?
It's a different show. It's a different show, and it's not like sketches. It's a whole story on their own. And yes, we like to. It's a big challenge for us to research, to find new ways of expression of visuals. Of course, I think everybody should do that. It's very fun for me because No Man's Land started as a very poetic, which I believe it is, and I believe it will be for you also. But it started like a poetic and beautiful story. And it ended up like very strictly political again, like closed houses. So in the end we cannot really switch. We work a lot with the inspiration all around the days. We cannot escape this. And I'm okay with that.
Which, with clown houses, it's maybe a little bit more overtly political, whereas with the with the no one's allowed the scarecrow, but
Yeah.
the themes are perhaps more subtle. What sort of political themes are you trying to explore?
I think that most like as we understand after touring around the world is more hard as a topic at the end than clones houses.
Yeah.
We
More
have
of a
a
challenge.
very strong feedback from the people that is so very emotional thing.
Yes.
And in different countries it work differently, but yeah, I don't know. I give you an example. We use yellow color. I don't want to say what because you have to see it tomorrow. But as you see tomorrow, we use a specific color for something. Tomorrow, and we perform in Argentina, and suddenly 300 people start crying. And what we're doing on stage, the banks used to do it in their place at that moment. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, they use this specific color with the same way that we use it on stage when a bank wants to take your house. So for us, it was like, this thing happened for many things of this performance in many different countries. Some symbolism, it was really hard for us that moment because we didn't understand also what was going on. You know.
You.
It was a moment that that this thing happened, but we couldn't really get it. You know, like what's going on now. You know.
Yeah. Real. Any more questions at this point? Or I have some more that I can ask. Okay, I'd really like to ask about what you feel comfortable in sharing about a new piece that you're working on, and how that's going, and what direction you're kind of going in with creating a new piece of work.
Yes, as a scale is close to clones houses, is like.
Scale
the scale of we perform in a box, we try to create again in a like claustrophobic situation. And again, the story has to do. We talk about there is question that like are we free people or not? So this is the main topic of the. And the puppets have to do all the characters perform on stage depending the values on the news. So the name of the performance, we call it news. So the show is characters that have a normal life but with the news.
So how is this process, is this a very intense creative process for you both right now in creating the show, or is it getting to a point where you're sharing it with certain people and getting feedback? What is your relationship with this piece right now?
Because the last 1 year we sleep and wake up with this thing. It's a part of daily life. Sometimes we wake up 4 at night and we fix lights and we go, because we're all day. We present a small piece for a group of people in Berlin, like the first, feedback. And now I think we're going to premiere this from September, October.
Yes. Yeah. And this is a big, big moment where you kind of present it out. Great. So this way of working in a box, do you, because you're going back to this now, is this a style that you enjoy, kind of creating a universe almost within a certain set of constraints?
we never get out of this place. We always work in the same way. I mean, we try to protect our puppets. I mean, we make small places to protect the world of our puppets, because for me it's very stressful to put a character in a huge theater with the lights of the theater, and I would like to have a small, the puppet as a character and a small environment under my control. You know what I mean? So we work also launch lines like this. It looks more open, but the idea is the same.
It's still constrained in a way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have a sort of space within these characters can exist, and kind of possibilities come out of that. Is that ever limiting for you, or is this the way you find puppetry works best?
It's not limited.
It's more easy actually for us because we can create more visual effects. And then we have a control of whatever happens in scenography, in puppets. It's more easy for us to control.
Great. Any other questions at this point? Anything from anyone else? Okay. Well, I think we'll maybe wrap it up there, but around for questions, so please come up individually and ask questions if you like. And join me in thanking Merlin Puppet.
Thank you.